What's up, guys? I'm back out here with my 9mm conversion mags for my Broad River Tactical Car 15 SD. It's a integrally suppressed radial delayed 9mm, and it is equipped with a super safety. I've had a little trouble with magazines getting it tuned to run just right, and the other day I put a short out on this Mean Arms Exomag. It seemed like it had trouble keeping up with the cyclic rate of the BRT Car 15 SD in super safety mode. It seemed like it wasn't able to push the next round up in time for the bolt to catch it. I believe that's the case because I was getting constant failures to feed. I would get a click, no bang, and there wouldn't even be a round in the chamber. Now, I also have these CMMG 9mm conversion mags, and these have worked excellent. These are 33 round mags, and I've not had any problems with these feeding. I also have the Mean Arms Endo mag, which just drops into a Magpul magazine, converts it over to a 9mm, and those have not been able to keep up as well. If you guys will notice, when this gun cycles, it does have a fairly slow cyclic rate, so it shouldn't take much spring tension to be able to keep up with it and feed it. In this video, we're going to compare the CMMG 9mm magazine with the Mean Arms Exomag. Now, the Exomag is 32 rounds, where the CMMG is 33 rounds. On this side, we have the CMMG magazine, and this side, the Exomag. You can see the difference in feed ramp design. The Exomag has a bit of a steeper ramp, where the CMMG has a really smooth transition on their ramp. The Exomag has a little notch separating the double stack of the rounds, where the CMMG does not. On the Exomag, you can see a little wider channel here on the feed ramp, where the CMMG is pretty narrow and the same dimension across from front to back. I do like the design of the Exomag. On both magazines, you're only using this portion of the magazine, but since it's a regular AR-15 lower, you want a mag that fills the magazine well. Both magazines do that. On the Exomag, you can see where it has cutout sections, and the CMMG mag has cutouts, but they don't go all the way through the magazine. Let's go ahead and run these magazines through their paces. If you guys have seen my previous shorts, you've seen the Exomag. I did have a lot of hang-ups, failures to feed. This time we'll start out with the CMMG 9mm magazine. On each magazine, we'll do 5 rounds of semi-auto, and we'll finish the magazine off in super safe mode. All right, semi-auto first. There's 5 rounds semi-auto. All right, now we'll switch over to super safety. We did empty the magazine, but it did fail to lock back on the last round. We were able to completely empty the magazine though. Now, typically I don't have any problems with this magazine failing to lock back on the last round, but as you've seen there, it did not lock back on the last round. All right, now we're going to switch over to the Mean Arms Exomag. This is the magazine we had problems with the other day. You saw the CMMG mag, it fed reliably, so I don't see it as a problem with the gun. This magazine is fully loaded. Again, we'll run 5 rounds in semi-auto and finish the magazine off in super safe. All right, I just noticed another problem with the Exomag. If you can see there, our magazine catch is sticking out a little. That's because the magazine over inserted. There, I had to pull it down a little bit. So just slamming the mag in, the magazines will over insert. So it's possible that's what were causing us the problems before. Let's check it out. 5 rounds semi-auto. All right, now super safe. And failure to feed. And failure to lock back. All right, so this time around, we only have 1 failure to feed. We caught that the magazine was over inserted, not saying that 100% that it was in the previous video. backed it out till it was locked in correctly, and still we had a failure to feed. These magazines are pretty expensive. I placed an order and it took something like 2 to 3 months to get them. I think Mean Arms needs to go back to the drawing board on these magazines. They have some potential. The plastic feels a little cheap, and they definitely need to beef up that magazine tension. If you need a good place to buy your magazines, check out my campsite page. I have links to Gun Mag Warehouse, Brownells, Optics Planet, and with Brownells and Optics Planet, you can use code KYTAC. With Brownells, that'll knock 10% off the price. Optics Planet, it'll save you 5%. So be sure to head to my campsite page. There's a link in the description of all my long form videos. Anytime you're making a firearm related purchase, so you can save yourself some money. I do have a full video of this gun on my channel. This is a really awesome gun. I love playing with it. I probably shoot it more than any other gun I have. This gun is integrally suppressed. It is an SD. This suppressor attaches all the way down here at the base of the barrel. The barrel's ported to bleed off excess gas. The rounds we were shooting today were 115 grain 9mm rounds, which are typically supersonic. Those ports bleed off that extra pressure, allowing that 115 grain bullet to be slowed down to subsonic speeds, which when suppressed, subsonic is super quiet. You don't get the crack of that supersonic boom, and it makes for a really pleasant range experience. Guys, if you would, hit that like button. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought of these magazines, or literally comment anything at all. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe with all notifications, and be sure to catch me on the next video.